What is up? I hope everyone had an awesome holiday and a great New Year's, of course. And I have a lot to say. So I went on my YouTube account and I noticed that Everything a Camgirl Needs to Know, which is I think Secret Life of a Camgirl 5, has like 17,000 views, which is definitely the most views I have on all my videos. But it also has a lot of, I guess you would say, mean comments, but they're not mean, and just some stuff I want to clarify. I made that video a very long time ago, and in my opinion, a long time ago. I've learned a lot since then. It just is like when I just started camming and stuff. But I mean, my opinions are, a lot of them are still the same. I rewatched the video and I took some notes like a good little student, and I want to talk about it with you guys. So bear with me, and I hope we can be friends again. If I hear one thing about copying Sasha, Meow eating pizza, fuck you, I was hungry. Alrighty, so the first thing I want to apologize for is, holy crap, that coloring was horrible. I'm sorry I hurt your eyes. Like, yeah, I had really cool pink hair, but what the fuck was up with my camera? I'm talking about having a good camera, and I'm like Oompa Loompa orange with like pink hair, and holy shit. So, sorry. I have no idea where that little Wayne impression came from, and it was mildly offensive. I'm sorry. I also want to apologize for the fact that, like, I was brain farting all over that video. I was super just talking about everything, and I was stuttering, and I was jumping all over the place, and I think that was part of the confusion, so I'm sorry. So, the first thing that I want to clarify is I said that evil word, that word wrong. I said you're camming wrong. And I would like to clarify what I meant by that and apologize for using that word, or apologize for not clearing it up before, because it's just, I don't know. You can't cam wrong. But what I consider wrong, I see sometimes, and these same girls that I see doing the stuff that I consider wrong are also complaining about not making as much money as they want to make, or not making as many friends on Twitter as they want to make, or not making as many fans or whatever. And I just feel like if they were to change the aspects of their show slightly, they would benefit. So take it as you will, interpret it as you will. No one can cam wrong, but there is a way of doing things sometimes. So, yeah. So, I'm still super, 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 super into reporting people. I mean, I haven't done it in a minute because I haven't really seen the need to, but just don't be gross and don't lie to your customers. You should never, ever, ever, ever feel pressure from anybody. I don't want you guys to feel pressure from me. I don't want you guys to feel pressure from any of the girls, other girls on these campsites. I don't want you guys to feel pressure from the customers or your campsites or the porn companies that might approach you or the photographers that might approach you. I don't want you to feel any pressure. I want you to stay yourself and be you. The worst thing you can do in camping is forget who you are. So just stay you. Don't let anyone define you. This is your show. Now, also, since I made that video, I am definitely a bit more nude on cam. I take off my top, I show my butt, I do not show my vajay, but I got more comfortable. I got more comfortable with being in front of the camera. I got more comfortable with my customers. I found out that it wasn't exactly going to like ruin my chances with Playboy or anything. So I was like, you know what? I can be a little bit more me. I mean, I'm nude all the time. I was being a little stingy before, and I understand that now. I see that now. I also feel like if I stayed the way I was and just, you know, like wasn't as flirty and whatever, I would still make money. There's a way of doing that. There's a way of being a clothed cam model, and I think I'll talk about that in another video. But for me, I'm a little bit better, like, with it, and I'm okay with it. I'm just not okay with showing, like, vaginas. Vaginas should always be kept in your pants. It's a necessity. I just have this, like, really, I don't know, like, that's just don't lose your morals. I feel like that it's really important to not use your vagina to make friends. It's not what your mama taught you. And I don't know, every time I see a girl like take a picture of like the inside of her vajay or other holes down there, it's kind of just like, your dignity's showing. And that's just weird. It's just gross. I don't know. It's just not a good way to represent yourself, I think. Really, really important tip is never forget about screenshots. Never forget about them. Don't forget about screenshots, and don't forget about people recording videos on their screen, because it will happen and you will be posted on the internet. So always represent yourself like you're being shown in front of thousands of people. Don't do anything you don't want to be shown. I mean, you can get it taken down, but that doesn't mean that people don't see it, and it doesn't mean that people don't have it still. So be careful what you put out there and what you say and what you do, and just be careful, because it's still your life and it will still be traced back to you if you ever do make it famous. I mean, yeah, you can probably live a pretty secret life, but when it comes down to it, if you really want to do camming as a career or as your career for right now, then you need to represent yourself well, because it's not going to look good on your part if everything's getting stolen and things are being flown around and there's fake profiles and Pornhub's filling up with your videos and it just doesn't look right. So just be careful, because yeah. Now I no longer work for StreamMate at all. My profile is still up on there, but that's only because I just haven't taken it down yet. I'm going to. I work on Naked, Playboy Live, and that is it. So if you want to see me, come on my Twitter and press my link, 18 or older. Yeah, that's about it though. I don't want to get into it because ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, when you log on to Cam, always be clean, always smile, always represent yourself in the best light ever. Keep your cam like at least here. Like, you do not want to be any closer. You don't need to be here. You can stay right here and put a big smile on and do your whole show from here. And when guys take you private, do more. It's cool that, like, yeah, just never, you don't need to be closer than this. This is too much. Okay, so pizza. It's fucking good. Don't meet guys off of Cam. And I want to clarify this. I need to clarify this. If you are an escort, that is fine. But do not use campsites as your promo to your business, because that is not the time or the place. Okay? If you are let's call it a pig wrangler, you know who you are. You guys are badass. It's cool. Again, a campsite is not the time or the place to talk about meetings. It's not. It's not. So, get a Twitter or something. Aside from that, these are for our normal cam girls, okay? Normal girls. Don't ever meet a guy off of cam. There is no need to. I want you girls to stay safe. I want you girls to just sit on your little cam thrones and stay in the safety of your beautiful houses. And there is no need to meet these guys ever. Ever. There's no need to meet these guys ever. And remember, all that you are is what you put out there. So don't put yourself in that position. Do not put yourself out there. Just stay safe, ladies. Stay protected. Stay clean. Never, ever, ever just sit there and type. I don't care if you're bored or mad or need to be quiet or whatever your deal is at that moment. If you feel the necessity to sit there and type and not talk, then log off. Because honestly, it's rude. I've seen girls try to charge guys for talking. Like, oh, like, pay me $5 and I'll talk to you. That's, your job is to interact with these customers and be super friendly and happy. Or a bitch, or whatever. Your job is to be a character for these people, not to sit there and type. That's not what it is. Sorry. Don't do drugs on cam. I don't care. I'm a stoner too. I don't feel need to smoke on cam. It's illegal on cam world. It's illegal in cam world. There's no need. Don't get wasted on cam. It's not cute. It leads to bad choices. That's the devil's juice. No? Know how to cam on your period. Because that's just a tragedy that nobody wants to see happen. So right now, I would like to clarify another word. So I would like to clarify the word slut. Because that is a word, I also use the word whore. So we just throw those both into the barrel. Boom, 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 slut whore. Okay. Slut whore. The first thing that pops into your mind when you think slut whore is, I think it's pretty universal. And if it's not, then I'm going to clarify the first things that pop into my head when I think slut whore. Desperate. I think you're desperate. I think you're cheap. I think you're fake. And I think you're super, super over the top. And by over the top, I mean over the top. If you don't know what that means, my bad. But like, I don't know. Just figure it out. Honestly, that is what slut means to me. If you are all four of those things at once, not one of those things, all four of those things at once. We'll think of a new word. Let's call it lible. You're lible, okay? You're not a horror slut anymore. You're lible. I don't like lible people. Lible is out of my life. 2015. Lible. Goodbye. If you, for 1 second, think that the cam world is the real world, sister, I need you to sit down, watch some Sex in the City, maybe click on some SpongeBob, and I need you to reevaluate your situation. Because for not 1 minute is camming a normal lifestyle. Your life is not normal, girl. It is not normal. And if you take this life on, it will not be normal. Okay? Okay. Alright, guys. So I think that we're done here. If you have any questions about anything, ask me. If I don't know, I'll look it up or I'll ask someone for you. And I'll find out whatever answer. And if you want to yell at me, please yell at me. And if you still hate me, please tell me why. And subscribe and like and do all that fun stuff. And I love you. And thank you. And